your servant to His Excellency, the Sultan of Arabia. Now, a few rules before we get started. We wouldn't want you to have too much fun. Firstly, I hate being interrupted, so switch off your mobile phones now. If I hear any beeping from you lot, it'll be the dungeons for you. Secondly, we've been having problems with drunken camels here in Arabia, so no food or drink is allowed in the auditorium. We wouldn't want to start a commotion. Finally, in case of an emergency, I suggest you locate your nearest exit now. Otherwise, good luck.
And said, "Doctor, I got up every morning suffering from terrible morning sickness."
And what did he say?
He told me to start getting up in the afternoon.
You can't exactly blame me for making you feel sick before I was born, Mum.
No, but you didn't have to carry it on afterwards. Now shut up and give me a hand with Humpy. I can't get the lazy thing to budge.
I know I can get him to move. Come here, Humpy. I got a nice sweet sugar lump for you.
You did, Mr. Promoter. You did that on purpose. If you don't start backing up your ideas soon, it'll be a kitty cat factory for you.
You can't sell Humpy to the kitty cat factory, Mum.
Why not?
Because I promised first refusal at the glue factory.
I'm beginning to lose patience with you, Humpy.
Since when have you had any patience? You once returned a jar of coffee back to the shop because it wasn't instant enough.
Humpy would try the patience of a saint. He was supposed to be giving tourists a ride this morning, and I couldn't get the lazy thing to move. I am seriously thinking about getting a new camel.
Humpy says, can we get a female camel?
Forget it, Humpy. What you're thinking is impossible. What's the matter with you now?
Well, he asks, why is that?
Because...
I don't remember you taking him to the vet. Oh, I think it's a bit too late for that now, Humpy.
Now what's up?
I think he's taken the hump. I've taken the hump. Don't worry, Humpy. What you never had, you'll never miss.
You should know. Where's he off now?
He says he's off to the bent turban to drown his sorrows.
The bent turban. That was your father's favourite local. He spent more time in there than he did in his own home.
I never really knew, Dad. What was he really like, Mum?
He was a sailor, like your brother Sinbad. We met aboard ship. I was the ship's cook and he was swinging the lead. And he continued swinging the lead for most of our married life. It was a whirlwind romance. I was in a whirl. Well, he had wind. On our wedding night, I asked him if he would carry me across the threshold. He took one look at me and said, "Where am I going to get a forklift this time of night?" But then, just after you were born, he set sail on a voyage, but his ship was lost in a terrible storm, with all souls gone, leaving me destitute with 2 boys. I had to go and see a psychiatrist. I told him I was feeling suicidal.
What did he say?
He told me to pay in advance.
It's sad to think of Dad lying somewhere on the seafloor.
Ah, he was always lying on somewhere, normally outside the bent turban. Anyway, life would be a whole lot better if you got yourself a job, Ali.
I have looked, Mum.
Well, try looking harder. You don't know what good hard work is.
No. What good is it? Anyway, how's about you don't go on at Sinbad about getting a job?
Sinbad already has a job, sailing the 7 seas, seeking his fame and fortune.
Well, he must be looking for it in all the wrong places then, because he's been on dozens of trips and he hasn't found it so far.
But he always brings me back some nice presents from his voyages.
And so do I. I brought you back that lovely present from Blackpool, remember?
Oh yes, that lovely piece of rock with Blackpool written all the way through it.
Is it my fault they employed a dyslexic letterer?
Why can't you be a sailor like your brother Sinbad?
You know I suffer from terrible seasickness, Mum.
Seasickness? You've never been to sea in your life.
I know, but just looking at the wobbly waves makes me queasy. Look out, Mum. Here comes the landlord.
Dracula would be a better name for him. He's the only bloke I know can get blood from a stone. He's like a shiver waiting for a spine to run up.
He probably wants his rent.
Well, he can want, I'm skint.
But didn't you put money on the horse earlier?
Yes.
The man at the bookie said was a dead cert.
Yes.
And what happened?
He died.
I've come for it and I am not leaving here until I get it.
That's all right then. For a second there I thought you were after my money.
I'm surprised you can still joke at a time like this.
A time like what?
Well, you know that we're in a financial crisis.
Heard about it? We're living through it. We're so poor we don't even have electricity.
It's true. We have to watch TV by candlelight.
But although we don't have much, we share what we have, don't we, Ali?
Yes, poverty mostly. We can't even afford proper Christmas presents. Last year, I asked Mum for a dog for Christmas, and do you know what she said?
No, you have turkey like everyone else.
Chic. We can't afford turkey. We had a budgerigar and a bicycle pump.
Last year, things got so bad, I just gift wrapped Mum a food package from Oxfam.
And I gave Ali a false leg that I'd found in a skip as a stocking filler.
Don't you know how hard it's getting to pay the bills?
You're not kidding. I can't even pay attention.
It's such a burden being poor.
Then allow me to ease your burden.
You mean you're reducing the rent?
No, I'm evicting you, and you still have to pay for your arrears.
But what do we owe?
Let me see now. Your week's rent plus late charges at 200% compound interest, plus VAT and wear and tear. That comes to exactly £500.
£500? We haven't got that kind of money.
What kind do you have?
Hang on, I'll check. Here's £5 on account.
On account of what?
On account, that's all I've got.
A fiver will reduce your arrears by March, but it's a start.
Come to Mama!
Give that back at once.
No chance.
Then I'll just have to get it myself.
You wouldn't dare lay a finger on me.
When money's involved, I'll tackle anything, even you.
You'll have to catch me first.
Come back here!
Just the nick of time, officer. I'm being molested by a malingerer.
Is this true, sir? Do I look like the kind of person who would go molesting old bags like her?
Quite frankly, sir, yes. You're nicked.
But...
No buts if you don't mind, sir.
But I do mind.
Resisting an officer is a very serious offence. You leave me no choice but to arrest you.
In that case, you're going to have to let me go on a technicality.
What technicality?
Well, technically, you've already arrested me.
It's true. You nicked him a minute ago.
So I did. And I can't arrest him twice, can I?
Which means you'll have to let me go.
Oh dear, how am I going to explain this to Commissioner? He told me to increase my arrests or be demoted to community support officer.
Ali, you helped old Dracula here get off.
In that case, he may be grateful and not evict us.
I want you out of your house by noon. And make sure you leave the place exactly as you found it.
Where are we going to find 5,000 cockroaches at such short notice?
Couldn't you wait till my son Sinbad gets back from sea? I'm sure he'll have something to help.
When is he due back?
His ship docks this afternoon.
Very well. I'll give you 24 hours to come up with the rent or you're out.
I'm sure Sinbad will have enough to cover what we
You better have. Good day.
I only hope Sinbad brings back something more useful from his voyages, like money, for instance.
Did Dad ever bring back anything useful from his voyages, Mum?
Whatever he did bring back normally needed a visit to the clinic. Excuse me. We're so poor, I've had nothing but curried sprouts for a month.
That sounded like a ship's horn, Mum.
A ship's horn, Sinbad, ship must have docked.
Yes, and here he comes now.
Oh, does he look loaded?
He's carrying a big, heavy-looking bag.
It must be full of expensive duty-free goodies.
She's a wild jumping skip and hop. She's a sweet young sugar for the baby man. Sweet young sugar for the baby man.
Oh, it's lovely to have you home, Sinbad, isn't it, Alan?
So what have you brought us back this time, Sinbad?
Leave your brother alone. He's only just arrived from a long sea voyage, and all you can do is go on about pearl necklaces, jewellery and gold doubloons.
I never mentioned any of those.
Somebody did. Well, anyway, as the subject's been brought up, Sinbad, did you happen to bring back any pearl necklaces, jewellery and gold doubloons?
I did, Mum. I had a chest full of gold and jewels, but then I swapped it for something even more valuable.
Something even more valuable? What is it?
I'll just get it. You ready? Ta-da! What's wrong with her?
I think she's shell-shocked.
You swapped a fortune in gold and jewels for that smelly seashell-covered sword.
It's not any smelly seashell-covered sword, Mum. It's a magic seashell-covered sword.
A magic seashell-covered sword. Do you think I'm an idiot?
I think he's been drinking seawater and got delirious again, Mum.
No! I'll have you know I got this off a witch doctor on the island of Kama Sutra.
I bet he was a bit of a twister. Still, life's a great teacher, although it often lies to all its students. Please tell me you're pulling my legs, Sinbad.
No, Mum. The witch doctor said that this would one day bring me my fortune.
But you already had a fortune in gold and jewels!
Oh, mere trifles, Ali.
Ooh, I love trifles, me.
Me too, with plenty of custard and cream on the top.
I mean, what use is this stupid tourist trinket to us?
Well, I suppose we could always sell it at the camel boot sale, Mum.
Oh, don't be silly, Ali. We wouldn't get 50p for that thing. We might as well just go home and start packing.
Are we going on holiday then?
No, we're being evicted.
Evicted?
The landlord's given us 24 hours to pay up our rent, or we're out.
We also have to find 5,000 cockroaches.
They don't believe me that this will bring me my fortune. You believe me, don't you? No! I'm a goodie. You do believe me, don't you? No! I'll prove you all wrong, don't you worry. Just you wait and see. Will.
Out of the way, peasant!
Yeah, out of the way, peasants.
I'm the Grand Vizier, and this is Kumquat, my right-hand man.
No, no.
Yes, you are.
I'm left-handed, boss.
In that case, you can be my left-handed sidekick instead.
What exactly does a sidekick do?
They stick close to their masters in case they need someone to kick.
Can I go back to being your right-hand man instead?
Too late, Kumquat.
Hot? Come on, Rose, I fancy a stroll around the bazaar.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness, it's not safe for you to stop here. The bazaar is full of thieves, muggers, and villains.
Oh, sounds like Lilinia.
Nonsense, Vizier. I shop people all the time. I've always felt perfectly safe. Come along, Rose. Let's see if they've got a chino shop.
All right, Your Highness, but I can't afford to buy anything until payday.
Well, then allow me to buy you something as a gift.
You're too kind, Your Highness.
Ah, watch where you're going, you clumsy oaf.
Vizier, how dare you speak to Rose like that?
I'll speak as I wish to servants.
Rose might be a servant, but she's also my best friend. And you'll do well to remember that in future.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
You may leave us, Vizier.
I cannot leave Your Highness here unprotected.
But I'm not unprotected. Rosie has a black belt in karate, haven't you, Rose?
Yes, and I'll protect Her Highness with my life.
Oh, yeah!
Vizier! Why did you just attack Rose?
I was Just testing to see if she can really protect you, Your Majesty.
And are you satisfied?
Satisfied? I think he's crippled.
Moving, come with me, guards.
What a horrid man the vizier is.
He gives me the creeps.
Come along, Rose.
Mum's still mad at me, so I've come to the bazaar to buy her a little something as a peace offering.
What do you think of this, Rose?
It's beautiful, Your Highness. Whoops.
Oh, butterfingers.
Oh, allow me!
Oh, why, thank you. It's nice to see that gentlemen still exist.
And such a handsome one too, Your Highness.
Your Highness!
This is Her Highness Princess Yasmin.
And now that you know my name, perhaps you'll tell me yours.
Oh, I'm Sinbad, and I've just returned from a voyage to exotic lands.
Oh, Sinbad, I've heard much about your adventures, how you sail the seven seas in search of treasure.
Oh, I did, but I've never found any treasure as I have right here in Arabia.
And what treasure might that be, Sinbad?
Why, you, of course.
Oh, you flatter me, Sinbad.
Oh, I've travelled all over the world, and I've never met anyone as beautiful as you.
And I've never met anyone as brave and handsome as you, Sinbad.
I've been meaning to tell you, I've got this feeling that once aside, I looked at you and I fantasize. Eyes tonight. Now I've got you in my sight. With these hungry eyes, one look at you and I can't disguise. I got hungry eyes. I feel the magic between you and I wanna hold you so near me out. I wanna show you what love's all about. Darling, tonight, now I've got you in my sight. With these hungry eyes, one look at you and I can't disguise. I got hungry eyes. I feel the magic between you and I.
Is this person bothering you, Your Majesty?
Of course not. You'd better go now, Sinbad.
But when will I see you again?
I'll meet you here at the same time tomorrow.
I'll be counting the minutes, Yasmin.
How dare you call the princess by her first name? On your knees, dog!
Who are you to call me that?
He's the Grand Vizier. Be careful not to annoy him, Sinbad.
Yeah, don't kick me if you do.
Shut it, kumquat! Your Highness shouldn't be seen mixing with commoners.
Oh, common he may be, but at least he has an honest heart, unlike some people I could mention.
So you think Sinbad has an honest heart, do you?
Yes, I do. I am a very good judge of character. Unlike my father when he appointed you as his court vizier.
Your Highness does me a great disservice. I have always been a humble and loyal servant to your father, the Sultan. Your Highness, the jewel from your headdress is missing!
Someone must have stolen it! Oh, I care not, Vizier.
Search everyone till it's found!
But I've just said it doesn't matter.
It's my duty to uphold the law, Your Majesty. The thief must be found so that innocent people aren't suspected.
Oh, I agree, Yasmin. I wouldn't want to be accused of something I hadn't done.
I'm glad you agree. Search Sinbad!
No, I won't allow it.
Don't worry, I've got nothing to hide. Search away.
Here it is!
Ah, so we have the thief.
I don't know how it got there.
It's obvious you stole it.
I'm no thief.
Then how do you explain it being found in your pocket?
I don't know. Maybe somebody planted it there.
No, that's what they all say.
You believe me, Yasmin, don't you?
Of course I do, Sinbad.
Your Highness is far too trusting. Seize him!
Where are you taking me?
You will be brought before the Sultan for trial.
No, please don't. I love Sinbad.
You do?
From the moment our eyes first met.
Oh, I too feel the same way, Yasmin.
Oh, how touching.
Don't worry, Sinbad. I'll go and speak to Father and tell him it's all been a terrible mistake.
Oh, even if they sentence me to death, I will die happy, knowing that you love me.
Take him away! Move it, come on.
Go and speak to Sinbad's mother and tell her what's happened. Quick, there's a moment to lose.
Yes, Your Highness.
Hiya, boys and girls! They sound asleep. Hiya, boys and girls! Never try leading a tipsy camel. It's taken us half an hour to walk 100 yards from the bed turban. Pull yourself together, Humpy. We need to get this wallpaper back so that me and Mum can help redecorate the living room.
Good evening, sir.
Oh no, it's PC Plod again. What can I do you this time, officer?
I've been following you ever since you left the bed turban, and I'm afraid I must arrest you.
On what charge?
Being drunk and charging a camel.
I'm not drunk. I barely touched the stuff. Well, not since that one time I had one too many and was caught running down the high street wearing nothing but a pair of underpants.
At least you had the decency to wear underpants.
Yes, but I was wearing them on my head. I still am.
I observed you staggering all over the room just now.
That's Humpy's fault. He's had one too many free beer slops at the bent turban. Anyway, there's no law against leading drunken camels, is there?
Let me see now. Drunken men, drunken woman, drunken sailor, drunk as a skunk, drunk and disorderly. You're right, there's nothing here about drunken camels.
Which means you'll have to let me go.
But if I don't arrest someone today, the commissioner will demote you to community support. Just one little arrest, is that too much to ask for?
Tell you what, officer, seeing as you helped us out earlier, I'll help you catch a real villain.
Is it a burly burglar?
No,
A ruthless robber?
no,
A surly shoplifter?
no.
Then who?
Someone has parked their car on a double yellow line just round the corner.
A hardened criminal, eh? I'll go nab him straight away.
Wait till he finds out that car belongs to his commissioner. Okay, Humpy, let's get you sobered up. You need to wee? You can't wee here. Well, why don't you try thinking something to take your mind off it? Like what? Well, I don't know. Imagine yourself lying on a beach, listening gently as the waves are. It's no good, is it? Well, cast yourself back to that time we had at Fountain Abbey. Still no good. I'll tell you what, why don't you try thinking of your favourite song? Never seems to fail me. Are you doing it, Humpy? Are you thinking of your favourite song? And what is it? By the Rivers of Babylon? Okay, Humpy, let's see if we can find you a toilet-side song. Ah, I think I see one just over there. Come on, Humpy. Humpy! Could you fetch me a mop, please? Whoa, and a shovel! He's even shredding nails too! Let's come on, quick!
Right then, let's get busy.
Why are we bothering to redecorate the place when we're leaving tomorrow?
Because the landlord said we have to leave the place exactly as we found it. And this is exactly the same wallpaper.
So what do you want me to do?
You can start by stripping off.
Okay.
Hey! What are you doing?
Stripping off, just like you said.
I'm in the wallpaper, you fool!
Yes. Well, why don't we try papering what's already on?
That's not a bad idea. Now hold this while I get started.
Okay, Mum. I'm holding it, Mum.
Just keep a tight hold of it, keep moving.
Okay, Mum.
Right, Ellie. First bit's ready. Now you get up that ladder and stick it to the wall. I'll go with the second piece.
Righto, Mum. This is going to take some time.
How's the view? Thank you, darling. Next bit's ready, Ellie.
Thanks, Mum. Not a word. And stop encouraging them. Mum, what do you like at doing jigsaws?
Jigsaws? Oh, Ellie, you've ruined the wallpaper.
Well, it's kind of hard bringing the paper up the step ladder. Why don't we try pasting the wall instead?
Another good idea. I'll get a fresh bucket of paste. Now, be careful with this one.
Don't worry, Mum. I'll be careful.
Ellie, you great
It wasn't my fault, Mum. Rose startled me.
What is it, Rose?
Sinbad's been arrested!
Arrested?
Arrested?
Oh!
Sorry, Mum. Why's Sinbad been arrested?
He's been accused of stealing a jewel from Princess Yasmin's headdress!
My son's no thief.
Princess Yasmin thinks he was framed by the Grand Vizier.
Why would the Grand Vizier want to frame Sinbad?
Sinbad and Princess Yasmin met in the bazaar earlier today and instantly fell in love. But I believe that the Vizier has designs enough for himself and probably framed him to get him out of the way.
Rotten swine. We'll have to help him escape, Ali.
Only a genie could save him from a royal prison cell.
Why don't you go and see if you can find a rusty old lamp somewhere?
Forget it, Mum. This panto's called Sinbad, not Aladdin.
There you are, Lady
What is it now?
I want you to pay your rent arrears, that's what.
But I thought you said we had 24 hours to pay up.
Yes, but I've just discovered that Sinbad has returned from sea, loaded with loot. So I thought I'd call around and get my money for you spend all on frivolities like food and heating.
The only thing Sinbad's got loads of is trouble.
What do you mean?
The Vizier's had him arrested and thrown into jail.
In that case, I'll take the unfortunate circumstances into account.
You mean you let letting us off with the rent?
Certainly not. But you'll still have until tomorrow before I chuck you out.
Oh, you're all heart.
I know. It's a weakness of mine. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Sinbad is to be brought in front of the Sultan tomorrow morning for sentencing. If you get there in time, you might be able to plead for his life.
That's no good.
Why not?
We're miserable pleaders.
Besides, Annie's right. We'll never be able to get into the palace anyway.
Then we'll just have to think of a way to break him out.
I've got an idea. Why don't I bake a nice big fruit cake with a file inside, and then it can cut through the bars?
Don't be stupid, Mum. You can't file through iron bars with a fruit cake.
You're the fruit cake. I meant with the iron foil.
Oh, in that case, you'll need a saw as well.
What for?
To get to the file.
Cheek! I'll have you know, I was very nearly on the Great British Bake Off.
And why weren't you?
Mary Berry objected on account of my meringues were better than hers.
I can see her point.
I've got a better idea.
What is it, Rose?
I'm going to the market later to pick a couple of harem girls for the Sultan.
Lucky old Sultan. But I don't see how that helps Sinbad.
But the girls I'll be picking up will be you two.
You want us to dress up as harem girls?
Yes, and then I'll present you to the Sultan and Sultana.
Who's the Sultana?
She's the Sultan's current wife.
Forget it, love. If that's your best line, get off the script like the rest of us.
Well, come with me and I'll find some suitable clothes for you.
I would like a nice off-the-shoulder, sort of slinky-lin number.
Nothing too short for me. I don't want anything showing my knobbly knees.
Just be grateful that's not the only knobbly thing on show. Or not the thing anyway. You know how flimsy these outfits get.
Well, follow me, ladies.
Guilty and executed, I will press my suit with Princess Yasmin.
Wouldn't you be better off using an iron?
Idiot! I mean I intend to marry her.
But she can't stand the sight of you.
In that case, we'll make the perfect married couple.
You don't mind that she hates you then?
Not marrying her for love, kumquat. I'm marrying her for power.
Power?
Yes, you see, I've been working out...
Jim?
No, you fool! I've been working out how to overtake the Sultan's throne.
Just how are you going to do that?
Once Sinbad's been executed, I will ensure that evidence comes to light proving his innocence.
You mean Sinbad's innocent?
Yes, but only you, me, and my trusted guards know that.
Well, hadn't we better go and tell the Sultan before he executes...
Don't talk, stupid! The whole point of the plan is that the Sultan executes Sinbad.
But how will that help you take over the Sultan's throne?
Sinbad is a popular hero amongst the ignorant masses. Once they find out that he's been wrongfully executed, they will rise up in revolt. I will then persuade the Sultan and his wife to take refuge in the palace dungeons whilst I put down the uprising. I shall in fact then put them on trial for executing Sinbad. The grateful peasants will then accept me as their new ruler.
What if the Sultan says it was your fault that Sinbad was executed?
Unfortunately, the Sultan and his wife will be tragically and brutally murdered in the palace dungeons by a lunatic.
You mean... You're going to kill them personally?
How dare you call me a lunatic? I may be a power-crazed megalomaniac, but I'm completely sane.
You could have fooled me.
Come on, we've got to spread the news of Sinbad's arrest.
Wonderful, wasn't it, dear?
Yes, but I would have preferred Little Mix.
Right then, my love, I'm off camel racing.
I don't know why you bother. The camels always win. And besides, you can't go camel racing until you've discharged your royal duty.
Oh, I'd love to, my dear, but I'm afraid I have a terrible headache.
To me, that duty gave up on that a long time ago. The duty I'm referring to is the issuing of the royal justice to all those nasty lawbreakers.
Oh, all right then, let's get it over with. Enter the vizier.
Your humble servant is at your excellency's disposal.
I don't see anything humble about him, do you?
No. He does have something of a Professor Snape about him, doesn't he? Who's the first to be tried today, vizier?
Sinbad the Sailor, your excellency.
Ooh, right. I've always fancied us trying a sailor.
Right then, bring him in. I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. I'm camel racing later.
I don't know why your majesty bothers. The camels always win.
That's just what I said.
I don't believe it. Carry on, vizier.
Bring in Sinbad the Sailor.
What's the charge against him?
Sinbad stands accused of stealing the priceless jewel from the headdress of Her Highness Princess Yasmin.
Oh, such a serious offense. Such a seriously handsome young man.
How do you plead?
Not guilty, your majesty.
The jewel was found in his possession, your majesty.
Is this true?
Yes,
God condemned out of his own mouth, sire.
It would seem so. Have you any last words before I sentence you to death, Sinbad?
Don't I even get a trial?
Well, normally yes, but you see, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm camel racing later.
Oh, I don't know why your majesty bothers. The camels are always bound to win.
I ought to double your death sentence just for that remark. Oh, wait, I can't, can I?
I was framed, your majesty. The only thing I would steal from the princess is a kiss.
Oh, how romantic!
Romantic nothing. No one should speak of taking such liberties with the princess. Take him away for execution.
What a terrible waste!
Stop! Yasmin! Father, I have 2 witnesses who can prove Sinbad's innocence.
And where are these witnesses?
They're waiting outside.
Oh, at this rate, I'm never my camel racing in.
Oh, Father, I don't know why you bother. The camels always win.
Not you too, Yasmin. You know I'm not actually racing the camels. Well, I suppose I am, but oh, just never mind. Bring forth your witnesses.
Bring them in, Rose.
What's in your names? I'm Lola.
And I'm Fatima.
Well, try eating less then.
Chic! I only eat like a bird, your flatulence.
A vulture by the looks of her.
This thong isn't hard cutting into my... Now I know how to get some cheese fields.
How dare you whisper before their majesties?
I'm sorry, I didn't realise it was their turn.
These women weren't in the bazaar when the jewel was stolen, your majesty.
Oh, yes, we were.
Oh, no, you weren't.
Oh, yes, they were.
Oh, no, they weren't.
Oh, yes, they were.
No, they weren't. There's one way to get to the bottom of this. Remove your veils.
What? All 7 of them?
No, just the one covering your face.
Then be prepared to gaze upon what true beauty looks like.
Oh, she's got a face like a baboon's bottom.
I've often been told I have a face like a Greek statue.
Old and crumbling.
What about her friend?
Yes, remove your veil.
I can't. I'm too shy.
Too ugly, more like.
What you got? I mean, I haven't been too well recently. Yesterday I went to the doctor and I said, Doctor, every morning I wake up I can't feel my toes.
Oh, what did he say?
He told me to stop sleeping with my boots on.
Enough of this nonsense. I'll unveil her myself.
Well, hello there, gorgeous.
Just as I suspected, they're imposters.
Guards, take them away and execute them, along with Sinbad.
No, Father, please don't.
Oh, please don't execute us, your viciousness.
We're pleading with you.
You're wasting your time.
Why is that?
You're both miserable pleaders.
Told you so, didn't I?
Have you been rubbing anything, Ali?
Not recently, no.
Are you sure, Ali?
I'm positive.
Only fools are positive.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm not a genie. I'm fairy seaweed.
I didn't realise there's fairies in Arabia.
She's led a sheltered life.
Fairies are everywhere.
Especially in pantomime. Although they're not normally as hairy as this one.
Poor blimey. These shoes are playing havoc with my bunions.
And I just thought fairies were female.
So,
So you're a man in a dress?
Takes one to know one.
listen, love. When you've played secretary to the right for the past 5 years, you can't be too choosy. These tights are riding right up my bottoms.
But aren't fairies always supposed to speak in rhyme?
You're having a laugh, mate. Can you think of anything to rhyme with friction burns? Still, I'll give it a go. I've come to assist you in your hour of need, so listen up and pay attention. A ship awaits to whisk you away, so hurry up to the docks without wasting any more time. No, it's just not happening.
I'm sorry, but I refuse to leave Yasmin.
Oh, you must, Sinbad. Just promise me you'll return for me one day.
Will you promise to wait for me?
Before I hand over my love.
Well, let's all go quickly before they all unfreeze.
Don't worry, I'll keep them all frozen until you can make your escape.
Okay, come on then, let's go.
I better go keep an eye on them.
What happened?
I don't know, but I seem to recall a hairy fairy.
Sinbad's escaped.
He mustn't get away.
Did anyone see which way he went? Follow me, everyone!
Right. And now that there are no more prisoners to deal with, I'm off camel racing with my new steed. Come in, Humpy.
And where did you get him from?
I found him hanging around outside the bent turban. I think he's a stray.
He doesn't look very fast.
Looks can be deceiving. Watch this. Last orders, please. See that? He's like lightning.
How are you going to get him back in time for the big race?
Easy. I'll just follow him to the bent turban, of course. Right then, I'm off.
He went off a long time ago. Anyway, I'm going to go off and see what horrid young prisoners they have down in the dungeons.
I'll probably never see Sinbad again now that he's a fugitive with a price on his head.
But he promised he'd return for you one day, Your Highness.
Do you really think he will, Rose?
Of course he will. He's madly in love with you.
Thank you, Rose. I also love Sinbad and will wait for him no matter how long it takes.
I feel the same way about the person that I secretly love.
You mean Ali Drap?
How do you know?
I see the love in your eyes whenever you mention his name. Rose, I've made up my mind.
About what, Your Highness?
We're going to run away to sea with Sinbad and Ali.
And how will we get aboard his ship?
We'll dress up as sailors.
You are joking, aren't you?
You're not frightened of the sea, are you?
No, but I'm a bit worried about my sea legs.
Why? What's wrong with them?
I'm going here.
Oh, well then, maybe you should just stay here while I sail away with Sinbad and Ali to faraway places with strange sounding names full of dusky maidens in exotic dress.
I'm not having faraway maidens with strange dusty faces getting all exotic with my alley.
You're coming then.
Just you try and stop me.
My love, my love, my lover, 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 I'm in paradise whenever I'm with you. My mind, my mind, my lover, lover, mine, when I'm in paradise whenever I'm with you. Right on, right on, I will ride on down the road, I will find you, I will hold you, I'll be there. It's long, how long? Well, it's a mighty long road, but I'll find you, I will hold you, and I'll be there.
I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel. I know you've heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel.
If it feels like paradise running through your blood, you think you know it's not heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your blood, you think you know it's not heading your way.
My time,
My time.
my time, well it's a never-ending helter-skelter, we'll be out forever, the weather. My heart,
My heart.
my boom-boom heart
did you get this crew from, Bosun?
They used to work on the London Underground, Captain.
But we got made redundant, so we decided to become sailors instead.
Well, get yourselves down below before you find yourselves keelhauled!
I'm sorry, folks, but all visitors must disembark immediately.
We're not visitors.
Then what are you doing aboard my ship?
We want to sign on as crew. We are a bit short, Captain.
Good. Good. Good Lord. Are you up to a life being tossed about on the high seas?
Oh, yes. I've served them all, you know. I'm a ship's cook. Nelson, Drake, Hugwash, Johnny Depp.
Seems she has the credentials, Captain.
No, that's just the way she walks.
And what about you? Could you scrape the barnacles off our bottom?
Wouldn't you be better off using a cream for that? He means a ship's bottom.
Oh, yes, I see. Yes, I think I can manage that.
And what about you, young man? Are you an experienced sailor?
Aye, aye, Captain. I climb rigging, mop decks, turn capstans, hoisted sails, and know what to do with a drunken sailor. Join in.
Excellent. Well, you're all hired. Now come with me down below, and I'll take down your particulars.
Your names and addresses?
Oh, those particulars.
Shipwreck.
Well, it's the only one still in port, Your Highness.
Then Sinbad and Ali are sure to be aboard. Now, don't forget, we're supposed to be rough sailors.
More new crew members, Bosun?
Yes, Captain. And we're raring to set sail. Isn't that right, Rob?
Aye, shimmer mainsails, splice me timbers.
I don't recall seeing either of you around earlier on.
That's because we were below decks cleaning out the bilge pumps.
Yes, they keep on getting blocked with a bilge.
These two seem a bit more knowledgeable than those others earlier on, Captain.
That's true. Mrs. Drachner didn't know one end of the ship from the other.
And when I showed our son the foredeck, he asked me where the other three were.
Did you hear that, Your Highness? Mrs. Drachner and Ali are aboard this ship.
Which means Sinbad must also be aboard.
Shall I get these two to scrub the decks, Captain?
No. Get Mrs. Drachner down for that. She seemed like a proper scrubber. These two could go and work in the galley instead. I'm going to go and check the captain's log.
Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me, you two.
Here I am, back at sea, heading for distant shores. Normally I'd be really happy. But how can I be when the love of my life is back in Arabia? Will she still remember me while I'm gone? Will your legs still work like they used to before? And I'd rather be off your feet. Will your master remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile Sinbad. Oh, be careful.
Hiya, kids! What are you doing here?
Her Highness decided to follow Sinbad and I just had to accompany her.
Do you know where the ship's headed, Sinbad? No, I don't. Well, maybe we should go and ask the captain. Good idea. Come along, you two.
Wait, we don't all need to go. Me and Ellie will wait here.
Come on, Sinbad.
So, the princess asked you to come along, did she?
What other reason would I have for being here?
None that I could think of.
Maybe to try a bit harder
I know what it is.
You do?
Yes. You've always fancied a nice sea cruise, so when the opportunity presented itself, you jumped at the chance.
There's no fooling you, is there?
You'd have to get up early in the morning to catch me out.
Maybe I'll reset my clock then.
I don't know how Sinbad could stand being at sea. My stomach's turning like a cement mixer.
Are you seasick, Jackma?
I'm sick of the sea, if that's what you mean, Rose.
The best thing for curing a queasy stomach is a full English breakfast. Fried egg, fried sausage, fried bacon, fried bread, and fried black pudding.
Heave to, my hearties.
I'm already even enough, thank you.
Hoist the mainsail. Wind's getting up.
It's not the only thing that's getting up.
Here, get scrubbing. I want this deck clean enough to eat my dinner off.
Why? Don't you have any plates on board?
How would you like a taste of the cat?
No thanks, I'm not very hungry.
He means the cat of nine tails.
Genetic engineering is a lot to answer for.
I think the Shipwreck clinic might have something to say about that.
We use it to whip insubordinate sailors.
This deck had better be spotless by the time I return, or I'll kill all the lot of you.
Let's go check on the ship's compass, Mr. Bosun.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What's keel-hauling, Mum?
I have no idea, but it does sound painful.
We better get cracking with these mops then.
Yeah. Yeah. This reminds me of that old film, you know, with Gene Kelly. Anchors Away.
Or in her case, it's Anchors Away, starring Big Nelly.
I'll have you know, I can dance as well as the next person. Music, maestro, please.
Music. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your life, your soul. Satisfied, I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love for the first time, and this time I know it's for real. I've fallen in love. God knows I've fallen in love. It's strange, but it's true. Yeah, I can't get over the way you love me like you do, but I have to be sure when I walk out the door.
give me an appetite. I'm going to go downstairs and see if I can find something to eat.
Let's go to the pointy end and watch Arabia disappear off the horizons, Ali.
Okay, Rose, I'm game for it.
That's what I'm hoping for. Nothing, come on.
There's nothing down there but some molten ship's biscuits. So I thought I'd try a spot of fishing. Oh! Oh! I've got a bite! I've got a bite! Bring it in quick. I lost it. Where's it gone? It must have been a dolphin. Oh well. It was certainly a big one. I'm all wet now. I'll try again, shall I? I've got another one.
What do you think you're doing, Mum?
I'm trying to catch a fish for lunch.
We've only managed to catch me.
I wish I could catch him as easy as that.
Thank you. Forget the fishing, Mum. I'll go down to the deck below and see if there's anything edible to eat.
You'll find nothing down there but some moldy old ship's biscuits. I think I'll try some fish again.
There we go.
Oh, certainly, Rose. Be my guest.
What do we do?
Reel in quick.
Oh, it got away.
Have a look. You might see it and catch it again. Go.
I suppose you think that's funny.
Why don't we try the same trick on Ali?
Couldn't find anything edible down below. Have you managed to catch any fish yet?
No, I hooked one earlier, but it got away.
Why don't you have a go, Ali?
Okay, Mum. You're always telling me to sling my hook anyway. I've got a bite!
Reel it in quick, Ali.
Whoa.
Hello, sailor.
What's your name, gorgeous?
Marina.
Allow me to show you around the ship, Marina.
I always wanted Ali to find a nice skull, but I never thought the vitals would be 36.24 and £3.50 a kilo.
Well, if she tries it with Ali, I'll batter her.
Sounds like a terrible storm brewing.
Oh no, I hope we don't get shipwrecked on some rocks.
Disaster!
What's the matter, Captain?
The ship's heading for the rocks!
They must abandon ship, quick!
Get away! Women in ship's cooks first!
Hang on, we can't leave without Ali.
Oh, you're right, he's a bit of a lunker, but I do love him. He's my son after all.
Help! Help!
What's the matter, Ali?
Marina's fallen overboard! We went over to the pointy end of the ship and leaned against the rails just like that scene in Titanic. But when I turned around to grab her waist, she shot out of my arms like a wet haddock and fell over the side.
Well, she's back where she belongs then, isn't she?
What's all the commotion?
But the ship's heading for the rocks!
Oh, the Met Office didn't predict this storm. Oh, Sinbad, I'm frightened.
Abandon ship! Women and captains first!
All captains are supposed to go down with the ship, Captain!
It's not compulsory. Geronimo!
Wait for me, Captain!
I think we're gonna have to jump for it.
I can't do that, I'll sink like a stone!
All 14 of them!
We've only very seaweed. We're here to save us.
Greetings, friends. I'm here again, and your ship's about to break in twain. So come with me if you want to survive, and I'll take you somewhere safe and sound. Rats so near and yet so far.
Where are we going, Fairy Seaweed?
King Neptune has sent me to take you to his palace beneath the waves.
But we can't breathe underwater, we'll all drown.
My magic will protect you from a watery grave. Just follow me, have faith, and be brave. Now before you jump, take a big breath. And I'll take you to Neptune's palace before you can say jellyfish. Oh, I'm determined to manage a ride before the show's over.
Hold my hand, Yasmin.
I wish I'd packed my snorkel now.
see-through.
Not as glad as we are.
How far is it to Neptune's palace?
It's not far now. Hello? Yes? King Neptune? Oh, right away, Your Majesty. The captain and crew are struggling to swim to a nearby island, so I must leave you and go help them.
But we don't know the way to Neptune's palace.
Never fear, help is near. Take these humans to Neptune's palace at once.
Yes, Nancy.
See you all later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Side by side, hand in no big deal. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is no big deal. This is how we do. Yeah, should lay back straight down. Yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Yeah, should lay back straight down. Yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do. This is how we do.
Oh, it's a white thing, you'll scram. Swim away, my mermaid. Hello, dear.
Don't you hello, dear me. You've been canoodling with those pretty young mermaids again, haven't you?
Of course not, my little sea urchin. You know, you're the only girl for me.
Fibber. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, ancient old mariner. It's disgusting at your age.
But I'm only 989 years old. And anyway, I wasn't canoodling. They were just showing me the latest dance they've been practicing for the Royal Jubilee celebrations.
A likely story. Don't you think it's about time you cleaned up this seabed?
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's littered with old wrecks.
Takes one to know one.
What was that?
I said, it's having no one.
Don't care. They're making the place look untidy, so get them shifted.
Yes, my little stonefish.
Oh no! Don't tell me you've been saving humans again.
Yes.
You probably would stop after that last lot from the Marie Celeste.
You mean you would have let us all drown?
It's nothing personal, but if we rescued every human who fell into the sea, we'd soon be overrun with them. Although the sharks do normally help us out quite a bit.
Hello there. I'm King Neptune. Welcome to my kingdom.
Hello there. I'm Sinbad the Sailor, and this is my mother, Dame Drachma, and this is my brother Ali. And this is Princess Yasmin, the daughter of the Sultan of Arabia.
Princess! Well, now that changes everything. Us royals must all stick together, mustn't we?
Well, thank you for saving us from a watery grave, Your Majesty.
And would like to go back to dry land, please.
But you've only just arrived. Wouldn't you like to stay and try some mermaids? I mean, tea and biscuit. Tea and biscuit.
We'd love to, Your Majesty, but I'm afraid I've been accused of a crime I didn't commit. And I need to go back home to be able to clear my name, or else how can I marry the woman I love?
Is that a proposal, Sinbad?
Oh, well, it's not how I intended on asking, but... Princess Yasmin, will you marry me?
Oh, yes, Sinbad.
Oh, I just hope your father agrees.
He would if you were rich.
Oh, you mean if Sinbad were rich, the Sultan would allow you both to marry?
I'm sure of it.
Yes, I'm afraid in our world money talks.
All in mind is normally saying goodbye.
Nobody should prevent anyone marrying the person they love.
I wish someone had prevented me.
What's the name of that island where the islanders feed a big cave with gold and jewels?
You mean the island of loads of wonga?
That's the one. Send them all there and they can help themselves to as much treasure as they can carry.
So if you don't mind, we'll just load up and be on our way.
Yeah. It reminds me of that time. Didn't you say something about a ship, Mum?
Oh yes, my fault. One day, Ali, I knew our ship would always come in.
It did come in, and look what happened. It sank.
But what about the fire-breathing dragon that guards a cave?
Fire-breathing dragon?
Yeah.
That's just a rumor. No one's ever actually seen this fire-breathing dragon.
No, because I'm married to it.
We're not afraid, though, are we?
You speak for yourself, Sinbad.
No amount of treasure is worth risking your life for, Sinbad.
Oh, I won't be risking it for treasure, Yasmin. I'll be risking it for the woman I love.
Are you sure you don't want to think about this, Sinbad?
No, Mum. My mind's made up. We're going to loads of wonga.
Then follow the dolphin, and they'll lead you to the island.
She's a ticket on a one-way ride.
escape me.
Yeah, go away,
Shut it, kumquat. Rest assured, I'll soon track Sinbad down, and then he'll get what's coming to him, and then I'll get what's coming to me.
And I'll get what's coming to me.
The only thing that's coming to you is my boat. Now what do you say? What do you say, kumquat?
Thank you, boss.
Good.
Oh, what a morning I had! Visiting all those hunky young prisoners.
Good morning, Your Majesty. I hear you've been in the palace dungeons again.
Oh, yes, vizier. Oh, dear. I feel it's my duty to visit the prisoners personally and make sure all their needs are being satisfied.
I think they just have been.
Isn't Your Majesty scared of being all alone in a confined space with lots of desperate men?
Quite the reverse, actually. They appreciate the royal touch.
So I've heard, Your Majesty.
Oh, woe is me.
What's the matter, Your Majesty?
I've just received terrible news.
It's all a lie. I was in the dungeons on, humanitarian grounds?
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yasmin has run away to sea with Sinbad, but their ship has been sunk in a terrible storm near the Isle of Lodesawonga.
Oh, my poor daughter!
It's probably just a smokescreen, sire, to throw us off the trail.
But don't you believe the ship is sunk, vizier?
Not unless I see the evidence for myself. I shall requisition the fastest ship in port and travel to the island of Lodesawonga immediately.
And we'll come with you.
Very well, Your Majesty. Follow me. Move it, come.
sacred cave.
Jewels, your highlightest.
If we don't place our treasure inside the cave, the fire-breathing dragon will devour us all.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the High Priest of Lodesawonga, and I say it will.
But nobody's ever seen the dragon.
And nobody ever will as long as we place our treasure in the cave. Hurry! The dragon grows hungry.
Couldn't we just feed him sandwiches instead?
Do
Don't be ridiculous! I can't spend the dragon doesn't like sandwiches.
What about turkey dragons?
No.
Custard pie?
I'll hit you with one in a minute. You have annoyed the great dragon. We must appease him quickly.
Yes, a wise one. Come on, everybody.
What a bunch of morons! Fancy believing there's a fire-breathing dragon living inside that cave. Oh, yes, there is. And every day they place their gold and silver in that cave. And every night I take it out, down to the harbour, put it on my ship, and as soon as I've cleaned them out, I'm off to South America to live like a king!
This is a last of gold and jewels, your high upness.
Very good. Place it inside the cave.
What happens after it's all gone?
I'm off to South America.
South America?
Yes, the Aztecs have got more gold and silver than they know what to do with. They promised to supply us with everything we need to beat the dragon.
It's a good job we have you to look after us, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it? Oh, place the treasure in the cave. The dragon is satisfied for now. You can go and rest while I sail off to get the rest of the Aztec treasure. You can come out now. Roar! You won't be needing that.
You mean we finally cleaned them out?
Yes. Now come on, let's get in that cave and get the treasure.
Someone's coming.
Get in the cave and I'll get rid of them.
I'm not going back in there on my own.
Why not?
Because I think there really is something nasty lurking inside.
God, what are you talking about?
Last night, I heard a noise coming from deep inside the cave, and then felt this hot breath on the back of my neck.
God, it's just your imagination. Go on, get back in there.
Hiya, kids!
Greetings, strangers.
Hello there, I'm Sinbad The Sailor, and these are my family and friends.
And what brings you to our islands?
Treasure!
Treasure?
Yes. King Neptune said we'd find a fortune of gold and jewels in that cave over there.
So if you don't mind, we'll load up and be on our way.
You can't do that. Why not? It's all gone.
Gone? Gone where?
We fed it to the fire-breathing dragon.
You mean there really is a fire-breathing dragon inside that cave?
Yes, a terrible fire-breathing dragon lives inside that cave. I said a terrible fire-breathing dragon lives inside the cave. Where is the terrible fire-breathing dragon? Oh, you idiot! You've given the game away.
We've been had. There's no fire-breathing dragon inside that cave.
Oh, yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is.
Enough!
What was that?
A fire-breathing
Well, it wasn't me.
You mean there really is a fire-breathing dragon in that cave?
Yes.
So, Sinbad, not content with stealing the jewel from the princess, you also kidnap her.
He didn't kidnap me. I loved Sinbad, so it was I who ran after him. How romantic.
Shut it, kumquat! What was that?
It's a fire-breathing dragon that lives
fire-breathing dragons.
No, of course there isn't. The cave's full of gold and silver and they're trying to steal it from us.
You rock fibber!
You mean to say there's a fortune of gold and jewels inside that cave?
Yes, and if you dispose of Sinbad and his friends, I'll share it with you.
Share nothing. I'll take it all for myself and use it to build my new palace when I return to Arabia as Sultan.
But my father is Sultan.
Not anymore. Your parents set sail with me, but they accidentally fell overboard and perished.
Oh no!
Oh, you'll pay for this, vizier.
Guard them whilst I go inside and collect the treasure. Come along, kumquat.
No! Don't want to work for you anymore, and I hereby resign as your sidekick.
Fine. You can stay here and share in their fate whilst I collect the treasure.
What was that for?
For old time's sake.
What was that?
Oh no! It's me! Help!
The dragon's eaten him!
Mean there really is a fire-breathing dragon inside that cave?
I told you so, didn't I?
Release Sinbad. And where is the treacherous vizier?
That's what's left of him.
Serves him right. Before throwing us overboard, the vizier admitted to framing Sinbad as part of his plot to overthrow my throne.
Yes, and if it wasn't for fairy seaweed here, he would have gotten away with it.
Oh, thank you for saving the fairy seaweed.
You're welcome, pet. Now everybody listen up. He got ideas above his station and coveted the throne. Now all that's left of the Grand Vizier is his big fat head alone. He thought he was a clever chap, but he really was a plonker. And finally got his just desserts right here on Loads of Wonga. Boom!
Don't get fairies like that in Cinderella.
Your Majesties, may I be so bold as to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage?
That all depends.
On what?
Or whether you can keep her in the style that she's accustomed.
Wait here.
No, Sinbad, the dragon will kill you.
No, I'm not going in there to kill the dragon. I can use my trusted magic sword.
Sinbad, don't you want to think this over? You can't kill a fire-breathing dragon with that seaside souvenir.
Mum, told you before, this is no ordinary seashell-covered sword. It's a magic seashell-covered sword, and I will use it to slay the dragon and retrieve the treasure. What's this wrong with this one? I'm going in.
That's it, I'm afraid. Sinbad's toast.
You've recovered the treasure, Sinbad.
What do you mean for us?
Well, it is our treasure.
Our treasure, you mean? We discovered a ship in the harbour. Loaded with the treasure you've tricked us out of.
No. I was going to invest it in an offshore account for us all, honestly.
Oh, no, we weren't.
Oh, yes, we were!
It's rubbish being a baddie sidekick, isn't it?
At least yours got eaten.
Remove all the treasure from the ship, then put them both aboard. You will leave us and never return.
No, Abdul! Abdul, no, I've got a great idea, no! We can sail to South America, we can go
Why are you letting them go free?
Yeah, now that Nick all the gold from the poor Aztecs.
Oh, that's not good a charge. Apparently, Aztecs are very big on human sacrifice.
I expect you'll want all your treasure back now.
No, for relieving us of the dragon, you may keep the golden jewels for yourselves.
Oh.
You have proved your worth, Sinbad, and I will happily allow you to marry Yasmin.
Welcome to the family, Sinbad.
Lucky
lucky old Sinbad. I wish I could live at the palace.
Maybe you can.
Really? How?
Do I have to spell it out for you?
You'd be wasting your time, love.
Why?
He can't read.
Of course I could read. But perhaps you could whisper it into my ear instead?
Oh, yes, please.
Here, if I'm the mother-in-law of a sultana, what does that make me then?
A raisin?
Justice has been done at last. Now to get home really fast. Back to Arabia you'll soon be heading, just in time for a right royal wedding.
Listen, all love, I can't handle it, this thing. All love, I must get around to it, I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. Listen, all love, you can cry like day or night. I need time, shakes all over like jelly, bitch, I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. I can't handle it, this thing called love. I must get around to it, and I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. 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 Crazy little thing called love.
Hiya, boys and girls! It's great to be home again, isn't it, Mum?
Oh, it is. And I got a really good deal on the house. The landlord was furious.
Did you hear? Sinbad is building Yasmin a huge palace overlooking all of Arabia.
And I'm going to go to Harvey next to pick a nice outfit out for the wedding.
To go with a ridiculous figure. Better than mine.
Way better than yours. Anyway, we also heard Humpy. He's out of rehab.
Humpy? Humpy? You're off the booze, Humpy. Well done.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Humpy. Right, apparently we've got some birthdays.
Birthdays?
Now, is Owen Penfold in? Where's Owen? Come on up, Owen.
Owen, don't you be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. It's Owen. Good man. Good round of applause. How old are you, Owen? 10 years old! Wow!
We all have to start somewhere, don't we?
Elena! Tricker! Elena Tricker! Elena, hiding.
Hiding. They've infiltrated!
How old's Elena?
Turning 9.
Turning 9!
Turning. Go on then, give us a turn. Give us a turn. He's 9 anyway. Adela? Where's Adela? Is it Lois?
Maybe ask hello, that seems to work.
Hey! Don't you want to come up and get a kiss off me? Shall I come down? Will that be easier? There's no touching you, no.
I'll stick with Humpy.
Happy birthday. Might as well have yours and get started. Oh, we've got, my word, somebody's writing's rubbish. Is it Keen?
Let us see.
Go there.
Google Translate. Let's see. Keen.
Go there. Have you got a camera? Yes? You remember this one forever. Danny Morero? Come on, Danny.
Oh, Danny boy.
Danny, you've got that side to evening up with Ali.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm lonely. Of course, I'm a Man U fan, so yeah.
Well, take him back.
Take them back?
Man United fan, get him off, get him off.
I think he needs another one being a Man United fan, actually, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose it's the only thing they're going to win this year. And finally, but not leastly, Casey Torres.
Casey.
Where's Casey? He's one of mine. He's one of mine. Come on, Casey.
Are you tempted?
Fuck her up. The lipstick's not thick enough this time. All right.
Okay.
Let's give it a birthday song, shall we? You're in good voice. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I think Humpy wants another song. Really? But it's not Happy Birthday. I think it's something else. Maybe you might know it. I think I know it. Music, please. Come on, Spider-Man, let's go. I got and now you're all mine. No, seriously, let's try this differently. What's that, Humpy? You don't want to do it? Well, it's not your choice. Well, anyway, what are we going to do, Humpy? Girls first, boys second. Okay. Right, let's see if we try that. Remember, girls first, women, and boys second. Okay? Music, please! Remember, girls, that's not boys. I got yes. Come on. Get ready, boys. Now. Did I miss a meeting or something? They're not being very cooperative, are they, Humpy? Do you think they're being cooperative, Spider-Man? Okay, well let's see if we can do it one more time then. But this time we're going to change the rules a little bit. We're going to do front of the audience, back of the audience. And just because I can't see you doesn't mean I don't suspect you're not there. So let's go one more time. Music, please. Remember, front first, back second. Front. See, that's dancing! They're dancing! Okay, I think it's past their bedtime, don't you?
No!
Well, no! You want to go one more time? Okay, one more time, but should we do it all together? All together one more time, Humpy. Okay, Humpy, but Humpy has to go, don't you? Okay, Humpy, guess it's just me and you one last time. Music, please! Everybody!
love the sea. Now that we're married, you stay so with me.
I married Rose and we're as happy as can be.
And I really enjoyed getting pally with Ali.
Our royal family has just got bigger.
And those little blue pills have really restored his vigor.
The pattern of tiny feet won't be long.
Now let's wrap this up and sing a nice song.